So, road is out here. This is the main road. To the left here goes the Grand Lake. To the right goes to Granby and Winter Park and all the places south of here. Right across the way, this is National Forest land, so no one's gonna build on this. And as we get a little higher onto our hill, you will notice the view we have of the lake. But again, this is the little cabin village. You can see 3 structures. One's behind that tree, and 4 others you see here. This closest one here, that one is the well house. This is our storage shed. This is practically falling down, so it'll be strictly used for storage. This is the 3-bedroom. This little rooftop here that you see is the 1-bedroom. And like I said, then behind this tree is our studio. And then we also have a deck that's up the hill that has a great view of the lake. So we'll see all of these. But we'll take a little walking tour here, see what's going on. Go to the studio first. Of course, there's vehicles all over the place. There's 4 vehicles. We drove a caravan up with the Albers, including the Albers truck, my SUV, and Chris's plumbing van, so we could really maximize space here. In front of us you see the 1-bedroom. We're gonna enter the studio. So here's the studio. Again, this is the first one we're gonna get ready to go and online for Airbnb. Here's Jordan. Hi Jordan, you're on video. So we already demoed the studio. There's some before pics, of course. Found a little mold in the corner of where the bathroom and kitchenette are gonna line up. So we're gonna cut that out, re-sheetrock that. Probably do a little bit to the base floor because there was a little mold there, but we've tried to remit that mold as much as possible. This is the bathroom, that will be remodeled. And then just a small little living area. This area is gonna be smaller than most hotels, but you know, people will pay well because they want to be in the area. Jordan's gonna make this look super nice and modern. And it's gonna be a cute little place. It's got a little deck out front. So, and a slight view of the river. It gets better as you go up the hill, of course. So this is the 1-bedroom, can't go in there. We have a long-term renter in there, Mitch. He's working on the signage right now for a bridge project that's about a 1/4 mile down the road. But that cabin's in rough shape. That's a project for another year. We're gonna focus on the studio and the 3-bedroom. This, of course, is our storage shed. Again, if we actually go inside, you'll see that it's basically falling down on the back. The hill's just pushing into it. So strictly just for storage, just to keep things from getting wet. But we'll move a little further in. View gets better the higher we go. We have a circular little driveway that goes around, and another little exit out to a road with a driveway here that goes around the back of the studio. We're gonna walk up the hill because the view is spectacular up here. So this lot is 3/4 of an acre total, and the structures are on less than half of it. The lot goes all the way up to about 25 or so feet shy of this really large house that you can see up there. And they of course have a spectacular view. That's a multi-million-dollar house up there. But we have all this hill, so there's a lot of potential with this hill if we're talking decades-long plans in the future. But for now, there is a tiny little unfinished deck that we do need to finish, of course. And we're hiking up to it. And even the deck is only about halfway or so, I'd say, up the hill that still constitutes all our property. So, a lot of potential on this hill if we feel like digging it out and building something up here. Who knows? But here's this unfinished deck. Not too much more to do but put down the basic decking. This of course then looks down the hill. 3-bedroom, 1-bedroom, studio, well house, and storage shed. But this is our view. Across the way is Shadow Mountain Lake and Shadow Mountain. So Shadow Mountain's the big one there. You got still some snow caps up there. You get Grand Lake, the town, just between these the row of the trees there. So we're about 2 miles out, I'd say, from downtown Grand Lake. They've got their snow-capped peaks in the back. Of course, up further north is Rocky Mountain National Park. And Grand Lake is on the other side. Grand Lake connects to Shadow Mountain Lake through a small little isthmus that has a bridge over it. That's right in town, very beautiful. But again, that's only about 2 miles away, so pretty gorgeous. This is more of the uphill property. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. You can see the snow melting off right now. One of our long-term projects is to figure out how to get the water away from that house, because that house is sinking as a result. I'll do a separate video that does a tour of the well house and of the 3-bedroom cabin, but Chris is currently working in the 3-bedroom cabin, and that is our temporary residence while we are fixing up the studio. While we're fixing up a lot of it, we're going to live out of that 3-bedroom. We stayed our first night there last night, using a bunch of space heaters, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done on that. And first and foremost is a shower. We want to get ourselves a warm shower ready so that we can shower at the end of the day's hard work. And the bathroom, of course, in the studio is not up and running yet, so we gotta wait for that to go. But even then, we'll usually have renters oftentimes when we're up here for that studio, so we'll just need to be able to shower in the 3-bedroom. So we're just rigging up a quick little shower fixture that's going to be temporary before we actually do the real nice updated remodel. And so that is a report from the second day of owning this little cabin village, which is still yet to be named, although we think maybe Wild Acre Cabins is a possibility. We'll see where we go with that, but that is our current update. And we'll get you more tours of the insides of some of these other structures next.